evening, students. Let's start today to understand like what are the basic engineering colleges you need to select after your JEE mains and advanced exams, right? So this is a confusion for all the students. I'll give you clarity about what to do. Right. So in the basically, if I have to speak, the number of entrance exams in India, let us first have an understanding. There are basically three stages. In the stage one, you will be writing, as we know, the JEE mains as well as the JEE advanced exam. So in the JEE mains, if you're getting selected, means you stop there, you'll be getting selected for the NITs and triple ITs. If it is for JEE advanced, it is for all the IITs, isn't it? But your preference should be maximum of JEE advanced only, remember. So don't stop at the JEE main level and feel happy that you have secured, but your ultimate target should be JEE advanced. Right. So you're able to see the Indian Institute of Technology of Delhi. Very beautiful building, isn't it? The environment only is looking so awesome. Right. When we come to the stage two of your this one, after your exam JEE mains as well as the JEE advanced, your selection category or the stage two would be the selection to the BITS Pilani, that is in Hyderabad as well as in Goa. And in stage two, you have state government universities where you'll be getting selected for the state engineering entrance test. So here I have listed out different universities. One would be Jadavpur University, Delhi Technological University, Aligarh Muslim University, JNTU, and state university colleges and so on. So this would be your stage two. So here I have picked up JNTU Hyderabad, beautiful, and different engineering colleges in the BITS Pilani. The environment as well as the building and the infrastructure is beautiful there. So next comes your stage three in this. So when we go to stage three here, important thing. First stage one is what we have understood. Stage two also you have seen. In stage three comes the state private universities. So through their own engineering entrance exams, they'll be conducting their own engineering entrance exam where, for example, like the VIT, SRM, Manipal and so on. So here, these are the buildings of the universities which I've mentioned about. And next comes the state private engineering colleges. They're going to conduct exams through their state's engineering entrance test, the name of that, where you have different state entrance exams like the UP, SEE, PU, SET, MH, that is MHT, SET, COMET, K, MAT, KSET, like that. All these are the state private engineering colleges entrance exam depending on their states, right? So now, first of all, there'll be a confusion what to select. So let's see how to select engineering colleges. Always remember, not all IITs and NITs and triple ITs are superb. So we all have a huge dream, they're wonderful. That if I get that, that's enough. But all are not. There are certain ranking for everything. Just see. So NIRIF ranking of the colleges may be good because they all take, the parameters into account. But remember, go through the closing rank of the college of that particular batch. That means the least closing rank is the best college. What does this mean? As to the top rankers, whichever college they join, that would be the best college. Please don't go with this NRIF ranking and just get satisfied. You sit and do the analysis. Whichever student or the top rankers, whichever college they join, that would be the best college, right? And important thing, next, how to select engineering colleges is the concept. So my recommendations are as follows. Let's see. So whenever you're selecting a best branch in reputed NITs, then going for the least preferred branch in IITs. Remember this. Suppose if you're financially sound, I can pay for the coming years. Then you can opt out for reputed private universities like BITS, Manipal, and so on. So here, one important thing all the students should understand, if you pay 15 to 20 lakhs for engineering and get only 6 lakhs package later, what is the use, students? So investing so much and in returns getting 6 lakhs, there's no connectivity. Please think it over. So the state-run government, the private engineering colleges are there many loads and loads. So with good ranking, you can select your choice branch where placements will be good. So your selection criteria is very important. Normally, these colleges, what do they do? The fees will be nominal, less than 1 lakh. So here you're paying 15 to 20 lakhs and finally the outcome is so much. So please be careful in selecting the colleges. This is my recommendation. And next comes, just see, COMET K. I think if you're interested in computer science engineering, let us assume. So Bangalore is a hub for, as we say, it is a Silicon Valley. So people can join in the top 5 colleges through COMEDK entrance examination, which is conducted all over India. So the fee structure would be around 2.5 lakhs per year. So you're able to see the colleges which are there. Yes. And next comes if you have put in sufficient hard work in JEE mains and JEE advanced. So here ultimately your target should be JEE mains and JEE advanced if your preparation is 100% in that. Okay, let us say 100%, not at least maximum output. If you're preparing for that, then you can be able to get in IITs or NITs. Remember, then you can easily crack your state entrance examinations and you can join in the state best colleges where the fee payment will be less. Remember, so here if your preparation is over in JEE mains and JEE advanced, suppose if you're not getting into the required category or the stream, you can easily get into the state best colleges. All the best, students. This is my recommendation. So thank you for watching. Any doubts, please put it in the comment section. Stay happy.